Hello and welcome back. This is David from the Personal Finance Squad. We just finished exercise 13 with the electric and gas bills, and now we're going to get into the gifts expense tracker. Buying gifts for people is often overlooked. It's not seen in many budgets at all, but it is something that can certainly cost a lot of money over a given year when you think about it. You have birthdays, you have holidays such as Mother's and Father's Day, you have holidays such as Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and Christmas, and there's all kinds of other special occasions you could go to, like a retirement party. You start adding all of these things up, especially kids' birthday parties if your kids are at a certain age, and that money can all of a sudden, when you look at your budget, went over a 3 to 6 month period or a year, you'd go, wow, you know what? I've spent a lot more money on this than I realize. We want to put this in here because it seems like it's a very viable thing to do. Now, to determine how much you need to spend, again, this is something you're going to have to determine for yourself. The way you should look at it is that I'm going to buy gifts for my immediate family. Look what you do in your family now, what your parents do, or your guardian, or adults, people that are close to you. Who are they spending money on? Are they doing Mother's and Father's Day? Are they doing Valentine's Day? Certainly birthdays, certainly, again, the holidays are around Christmas time and the ones we just mentioned, and determine what you think you should do. So remember, you are in a simulation. You are making a salary that's enough to afford something that you would see right in front of you here. And we pulled this out from the book. And you can see right here that this was an estimation of when this would be calculated in terms of the month. So it was more of, you can make a list any way you want. Here we just throw in some stuff. So the months are definitely not in order. When you're done, you'll probably want to make sure that they are. But you can see right here, once you put all this together, because this is kind of what we call spitballing, just to figure out as we jot down off the top of our head, that December would be a big month, of course. Now March, you got a couple birthdays, but you don't spend as much on gifts. But maybe your mom and dad here, you spend a little bit more. Maybe you have a son. Maybe, you have a son in the simulation, you'll spend a little more there. He's got friends. And you start adding all this up, and you can see that the example came out to $960, and on average, this would be $80 in this case. Even though we said this is something you could afford here, you have to determine what you want to spend like anything else. So you can look at it two ways. I only spend so much because I want to be frugal with my money, or I want to realize that if I made this kind of money that I'm simulating with, could I afford this kind of budget that you see here? So again, like anything else in this budget, you're going to have to play with a lot of the numbers to come down what you need to do to make yourself, achieve your goals. And again, make sure that you go in and do the grid there using the tracker, and then run the 12-month tracking exercise to see if you need any added cash. Okay, so that's going to do it for this exercise, and we are going to get into some optional items that you may want to consider in your budget as we go forward. So we will see you there, and thanks for joining.